function is the starting point of dart language. Like any other programming language, here main is the starting point. Second point is like we discuss about the print statement. Print statement, it is a function which is provided by the dart language itself. The main purpose of the print statement is to show some data in the console. Second thing is like print function expects one argument. This argument may be a literal, or it may be variable, or it may be expression. In case of literal, we can pass any basic data type values. Any data type values we can pass, like some integer value I can pass, some string value I can pass, some boolean value I can pass, some list value I can pass, some map value also I can pass. Next thing is like we can pass some expressions also, like we can pass some addition expressions, some subtraction expressions, some multiplication expression, like that we can pass expressions also as an argument to the print statement. Let us see the execution part. Let us try to pass some integer value here. This is the best example for literal argument. Second thing is like just I try to pass one parameter, one variable. For that, what I want to do is I am creating one variable named as x, in which I store some string Anil. Okay, let us try to pass this x as a argument to the print statement. Next thing is like just try to pass an expression to the print statement, like 3 plus 7. The code which I write in the line number 21, like I am passing 10 as argument here. This is the best example for the literal. In the line number 24, what I am doing is I am creating one variable in the line number 23 and pass that variable as a argument to the print statement in the line number 24. The line number 25, I am trying to passing one expression as a argument. Data types in dot we can classify into two types. First one is basic data type. Second one is it is like compound data types. And in case of basic data types, what happens is string, integer, double, and boolean are comes under basic data types. Next, we discuss about the compound data types. Compound data types are nothing but combination of basic data types. Like here, discuss about the list and map. List is a combination of, it is a combination of similar data types which follow order. Always list is represented with the square brackets. The individual element or individual entity in the list is called as element. In case of map, it is combination of dissimilar data types. In key value pair format. And it doesn't bother about and doesn't bother about the order here. Map always represent with curly braces. The individual entity in the map is called as key value pair. The examples of the literals, examples of the data types are technically called as literals. Like for string, in case of string, what happen is if we bind anything inside the double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes is called as string literal. In case of integer, suppose like 10, 20, any example of the integer, it is technically called as integer literal. In case of double, like 3.14, 1.24, like that, any decimal value, we can call it as double literal. In case of Boolean, what happens is, in case of Boolean, like true or false, true or false are technically called as Boolean literal here. True or false. In case of compound data types, like in case of list, if you bind anything, any similar data types in between, any literals in between square brackets, that is called as list literal. Like this one is technically called as list of integers. Suppose if we bind some string values like A, B, it is called as list of strings. Suppose if I try to bind true, comma, false, in this case, what happens is this one is called as list of Boolean values. And suppose if I try to pass some 3.2.1 to 4.6, like this is list of double values. Okay. In case of map literal, what happens is it is a combination of dissimilar data types, like it is in the form of key value pairs. In this case, key always it should be string. Value can be anything, like it may be a basic data type or it may be a compound data type literal.